Welcome to the Building Consultant. My name is Sam Wanyoike. I'm your host. This is where we seek to educate, to challenge, and to inspire you on your journey of construction. Today we want to talk about what you need to know in your journey of construction. We know that construction is arguably a very expensive affair, and in Kenya this industry has been increasing and it has been expanding at a rate of about 6.5% per year, and many people have been building all over the place, and especially within the Nairobi metropolitan. What do you need to know, or what do you need before you begin to construct? The following will be the items that you would need to have in order to start building, especially if it's a small building, or be it a flat or an apartment, an institution. You need the following documents. Number one, you would need to have what we call drawings. We have drawings that are prepared by architects, which are called architectural drawings, and drawings that have been prepared by structural engineers that are called structural drawing. In another video, we'll be talking about what is the difference between the two. So you would also need to have an architect and an engineer with you, and even quantity surveyor. After you have the drawings, you also need to have a land where you need to build, and this land should have a title. It could also be a lease, or it's a share. You have a share certificate. In this, you will also be required to have an official search of the land, which is done by the survey. This you need to have an official search or an affidavit. You will also require to have a rate clearance certificate for the land. So you need to have been paid up in order to get an approval from the relevant authorities. The other thing that you also require to have is a block plan or a survey map that is obtained from the Survey of Kenya. You will also be required to have a change of user in case the land that you are going to build was not initially intended for building. It could be an agricultural land. It could also have been planned for other things, or you could be building a residential building, yet it is a commercial land for commercial purposes. You could be building a commercial building on a land that was intended for a residential building. In that case, you would need what we call a change of user for the same purpose. As a developer, you are required to have your own ID and a copy of your KRA PIN. So those are the items that you'll be required to have in order to start the process of having your drawings approved by the relevant authorities, which is a requirement for you in order to build your buildings in Kenya. At what stage are we supposed to start building? What comes first? So once you have all these items with you, you have the drawings, the architectural drawings, you have the structural drawings. These drawings that have been prepared will be required to be taken to the county council, the authorities, be it Kiambu County, Nairobi County, whichever the county where you intend to build. Most of these documents that are required, the ID, the KRA, the official search, the land rates, most of these items will be required at this particular stage. And so after the approval has been done by the county authorities, you get what you call the construction permit. With the construction permit, you would also be required to apply for a NEMA license that is obtained from the NEMA offices. This would be required to have a NEMA expert to do what we call an impact assessment of the environment. Once you have the county council approvals and the NEMA license, then you will apply for what we call the NCA compliance certificate that is obtained from the NCA offices. That is usually done online, of which the consultants that are involved, that are in place, can also help you to facilitate that. With all these approvals with you, the NCA, the NEMA, and the county council approval, then you are ready to start your building and you are ready to go. In this, you will be required to have a good team that will be able to implement all that is has been provided for in the drawings. That is the rightful team of construction, the fullies, the people on the ground. You'll be required to have maybe a foreman or a contractor. You could you also need some skilled men and skilled people that we call the casual laborers. All these will form the team that will be able to bring the actualization of the building as you desired. That is what you need to know before you start building, so that you can get things done right. And thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode. If you have any question or comment, you can write it down on the comment section. You could also reach out to us on the contacts that are displayed on the screen. Kindly subscribe and click the like button. Thank you very much for tuning in. Looking out to have you in the next episode.